Guys, Rich here at the Ultra Motorsports Service and Restoration Center. We are looking at this 1956 Chevy truck. First thing we're going to do is dive into the engine compartment here. As you can see, the original inline 6. This vehicle has been converted to 12 volt, which is great because you can do radio, you could do AC if you wanted later, stuff like that. So we're just going to kind of do a quick walk around of this vehicle and just point to anything good, anything bad, and so on. First glance, looks like the vehicle was taken apart to be painted. That's always nice. This stuff was all off the car when the firewall was painted. So that's always a plus. Undercoated hood. Pretty much this thing is, aside from the 12 volt system and the radio that we're going to look at on the dash, it's pretty much a stock looking truck. Not really anything fancy or anything changed on this vehicle. So just like all of our videos, we're starting right here at the driver's side front. What we got on the front grille looks like a little bleed through. Maybe this was an older restoration, maybe 15 years ago. So I'm assuming that water or something gets caught up in here, which we got a little staining. That's all. It's not deteriorated. It's just a little staining from behind. It does polish off. Or that piece could be repainted, I suppose, if somebody wanted. So bezels look good. This is heavily pitted, okay? Not like beyond repair by any means, but definitely pitted, okay? Fit of the hood looks great. No issues there. Well, the paint condition of this vehicle it's good, okay? So the paint is very nice. To most people, they would say it's excellent. As someone who, we paint vehicles here, so we kind of will pick this apart a little bit, but there is some dirt in the paint we can see. If you look like, right here in this picture, in this glare that I'm showing you, what we see is just some dirt flicks in it. It's going to get polished. We're going to go ahead and polish this thing, and then I think someone would be very impressed with this paint job. Okay, so as we look down the side of the vehicle, it's actually laid out really straight. I'm very, very impressed with this right now. It looks good. Window seals look like they're in great shape. Soft, not beat up or cracked. The glass looks good. I don't see any issues there. This, could have probably been painted or cared for a little bit better over the years. It's got a little bit of surface stuff going on it, but that could easily be redone. Excuse me. Let's see. Moving to the rear of the vehicle. There's a couple little chips so we got a chip right here. You can give a reference. And there's a little one down here. Okay. And then as we move down towards the back of the vehicle, the rear quarter looks good. No issues. Bed needs a good cleaning for sure. Got a few little dents and dings in the bed. Okay, we got a nice little dent right there. Same for this side, a little banged up. As we move up front here to the bed, we can see where a repair has been done before. We can see that down there. They just kind of stitched that in. Again, this is kind of an amateurish restoration on this vehicle. So, but still showing nicely. This is kind of this doesn't look great. This is actually pretty nasty. I wish they would have ground this down a little nicer and tried to repair that a little bit better. But the nice thing is it is on the bed, so I think, like all my videos, I point to everything, okay? So if you're looking at another vehicle at this price point and they tell you that, or if you're looking at another vehicle and they tell you it's perfect at this price point, that should be your first red flag, okay? Then what you want to do is make them do the same thing that I'm doing here, okay? I truly believe for the money, this is still a very, very nice vehicle. The bumper, we got a little bit of paint, or a little bit of scuffs here, you can see. Just assume there's a couple scuffs on the bumper, all right? Passenger side actually laid out straight as well. Looks really nice. Got a little pockmark, you know, metal there. It's original. It's okay. All right. Looking at the inside real quick. Inside of the doors looks very nice. Inside of the step, this looks really nice, actually. These are obviously new. These are new. I would assume. And then we look at the floors. I got one repair right there for sure, but otherwise the floor looks pretty solid. Okay, that's just material. Okay, we got the addition of a different radio, kind of a vintage styling radio, and then, you know, the iconic Superman sign gauge cluster. Looks good. Okay, the spear here is pretty pitted, but I wouldn't do anything with it, in my personal opinion. Okay, we're gonna polish this thing, and it's gonna look like a new penny. Most people will say, you know, this thing is in excellent condition. Driver's side door, same, very nice. And then this step looks great. Seats are original styling. Headliner, original styling. No issues. Let's take a quick poke at the floor here real quick. Pardon me. Floor on the driver's side looks great. You know, no issues. So, cool old truck. All right, guys, listen. We can do a running and driving video another time. We're just a little short on time right now. So again, this is the Ultra Motorsports Service and Restoration Center. We're looking at this 56 Chevy truck. Give us a holler if you have any questions at ultramotors.net.